Fantastic Four, the Hulk, and Spider-Man are just some of the reasons why we should thank the late great Stan Lee. Remembered for his extravagant comics, his legacy, and his appearances as a postman, a friendly neighbor, a DJ, and a security guard, Stan Lee, despite his physical disappearance, has become immortal, not only in the mind and imagination of a public that appreciates and values his work, but in the hearts of all those who grew up, laughed, cried, and had fun with his incredible, innovative, and above all else, unforgettable stories and characters. Although it was really difficult for us to choose only a few of his cameos, we want to go through this list to remember and honor his memory and his legacy. For that reason, we bring you 10 of the most clever Stan Lee appearances in movies. How much do you know about movies? Let's test your knowledge with a quick trivia question. Despite being part of the world of Marvel Comics, what famous DC superhero was written by Stan Lee? Was it Superman, Aquaman, or Cyborg? If you want to know the answer, stay with us, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell. Let's get started. Number 10. Avengers Infinity War. Even if it is a pity that he was not given a more important and significant cameo in Avengers Infinity War, we can say that his short appearance as a driver of Peter Parker's school bus was quite funny and charming. While Spider-Man rushes out of the bus, Stan Lee says one of his most humorous lines to the children who see what's happening outside. "What's the matter with you kids? You never seen a spaceship before?" Number 9. Thor Ragnarok. In Thor Ragnarok, there is a particular cameo, the best version of Stan Lee, a completely crazy, almost psychotic man. After being captured and prepared to fight the Hulk, Thor is forced to shave his hair. And guess who looks like the evil barber? That's right, Stan Lee. Absurd, fun, and witty, this cameo is one of the best appearances of this legend in any Marvel movie. Number 8. Hulk. Although Ang Lee's Hulk movie is still one of the most polarizing superhero movies of all time, the truth is that it has one of Stan Lee's best cameos. In this film, Stan appears as a security guard next to Lou Ferrigno, the original Hulk from the TV series. It's a wonderful scene, don't you think? Number 7. The Avengers. This may just be the cameo that has more emotional charge than any other appearance for Stan Lee. Playing a game of chess in Central Park after the final battle takes place in New York, Stan Lee incredulously makes fun of the appearance of the new team of superheroes, the Avengers. Number 6. Mallrats. Known for being his most important cameo in a comic movie, Stan Lee had the longest film appearance of his entire career. Deep, enriching, serious, and unique, Stan Lee has described this Kevin Smith comedy of the mid-90s as his favorite of the films that he has appeared in. Without a doubt, it is one of his most crude, serious, and intense roles. Number 5. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Stan Lee once again plays a security guard in Captain America, the Winter Soldier. He says, "Oh man, I am so fired," after he's unable to prevent Steve Rogers from entering a museum and stealing his original costume. Number 4. Avengers Age of Ultron. At the Avengers party, Stan Lee plays a veteran of World War II that incites Thor to give him a drink from his bottle of Asgardian liquor, only to get drunk a few minutes later. According to statements by Lee himself, this was his favorite appearance, and it's easy to see why. He even drunkenly mutters his signature catchphrase, "Excelsior." Number 3. Ant-Man and the Wasp. His phrase, "Well, the 60s were fun, but now I'm paying for it," after seeing his car accidentally shrink right before his eyes, is perhaps one of the best and funniest cameos in a movie. However, this wasn't his only big line, since the deleted scenes showed Lee saying several other ingenious phrases. Number 2. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Can you imagine a DC movie on this list? You're right. Teen Titans Go to the Movies includes one of Stan Lee's most incredible cameos. Its charm lies in the fact that Lee himself mocks his various appearances on the big screen. Realizing that he's in a DC movie, he panics and runs away, only to reappear later and tell the Teen Titans, "I do not care if it's a DC movie, I love cameos." Just genius. You want to know the answer to our trivia? Let's take a look before getting to number 1. Despite being a part of the world of Marvel Comics, which famous DC superhero was written by Stan Lee? Was it Superman, Aquaman, or Cyborg? The answer is Superman. At the beginning of the year 2000, Stan Lee wrote a series of comics for DC called Just Imagine, in which he reinvented superheroes like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and The Flash. Did you guess the answer? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's get back to our countdown. Our number 1 Stan Lee cameo is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Observing from space, Stan Lee this time not only appears in one of the funniest films in the world of Marvel, but also confirms a certain theory created by fans on the internet. He plays an astronaut who, from the moon, observes all the events of the most powerful heroes on Earth, records it in detail, and informs his fellow observers. We're almost done, but before we go, here are some more memorable Stan Lee cameos.
Gamma sickness. Milwaukee. A man drank one of those Guarana sodas. Guess it had a little more kick than he was looking for.
Wow. Coming onto our stage right now. Give it up for Chastity.
Welcome back to the Baxter, Dr. Richards. I've got the usual for you. Good to have you back, sir.
Thanks, Billy.
You okay?
Are you Tony Stank?
Yes, this is Tony Stank.
What the hell are you doing? Every day with these damn alarms. Shut it off.
Don't make me come down there, you punk.
Hey, Gary! How you doing?
Marjorie, how are you? How's your mother?
That's all for our top 10 countdown. We hope you liked it. Make sure to comment below, subscribe to our channel, and leave us a like. We publish videos several times a week, so ring that bell to be notified when we post new content. Thanks for watching.